Hello and welcome back. I'm Mercy Knox and this is my second video on my channel. Today we will be doing our magic and makeup videos. So today's magical topic is about auras. We're going to learn how to see auras, what are the different layers of an aura, what is an aura versus a vibe, and all things in that topic realm while doing my makeup to keep me occupied as well as to create a fun element to our videos. So with that, let's get straight into it. So when we think of auras, a lot of time people think of the reference to color being seen around a person or their overall energy emitted, what is their standout vibe or feeling, and it ties into that. I feel like a lot more, especially nowadays, people are actually reaching into that and feeling vibrational energy and vibes. So, when you first meet someone, you say, oh, I feel like they have really good vibes. That is a form of our auras because auras are created by electromagnetic fields and energy. So this is the magnetic and energetic pulses that are in all things, especially living beings, from our Earth herself, which has an electromagnetic field, which helps with our gravity and keeping our ozone in. So even we as people, plants, animals, we all have these fields. Now these can come across as colors in auras, but also when we refer to vibes, which is why they are not the exact same thing, but they are categorized in a similar area because they both work with our natural magnetic fields. So when you feel a vibe or an energy, you are feeling the pulsing wave sensations of someone's aura. So when someone is quite happy or upset or very angry, a very powerful emotion, these are vibrational energies that we as people can feel, which is where getting someone's vibe or someone's gist comes from, because we're feeling their overwhelming, primary at the time, emotional, vibrational state. Now with that one, vibes, like most people feel those and see those, but a lot of us are not trained to see auras. This is something that all of us can learn how to do, and it is used a lot in holistic health and healing because we can cleanse our vibes and our auras depending on which areas are brighter, which ones are cloudy, which ones have dark spots, to heal ourselves holistically. Throughout history and ancient practices, as we were saying, auras are used to perceive different layers and emotions. Now these can be categorized into 7 different layers within our individual auras. Each of these 7 layers corresponds with different states of mind and our spiritual connection to our surroundings and ourselves, which, as well as connecting to our spiritual, emotional, and physical well-being, each of these 7 layers actually corresponds with our chakras. Now, if you don't know what chakras are our key elements and positions within ourselves, and we have 7 of them that maintain our holistic balance within ourselves and our connection to spiritual energies, universal energies, and our grounding within ourselves and to our environments. We'll go more into chakras in our next episode, which will be based off of those entirely, but it is good to know that auras do tie into our chakras. So, with looking at our 7 aura layers, now while looking at our aura and its 7 layers, it can appear as a kind of tall egg-shaped like bubble around us, or sometimes it's more of a mist and more looser. It's very dependent on the mood, stature, individual of the being, but normally it is emitting as an equal radiance from all parts of our body. These can actually be captured as well on certain film photographies, like with Kirkland photography, sorry if I said that wrong, where it can actually capture that barrier around us and see the primary colors. Can capture these energy bubbles around us and tell us the types of predominant colors, which therefore can express how we're feeling, what type of person we are, our expression, and all of that, which is so cool. I'd love to get one done eventually in the future. These bubbles and auras around us with this Kirkland photography, which can tell us our colors, predominant states of mind, our overall energy that we give out as a sensation. Noted though that our energy waves and predominant colors can change over time and with situations as well. So with referring to our different colors and strengths with the different layers. Sometimes, as we mentioned before, auras might have dark spots or might have dimmer areas or areas that are very lit up that we might want to cleanse. So when you're feeling very clouded or negative or exhausted, depending on which layer is having troubles, we can cleanse these in order to help with strengthening and purifying our auras. Ways in which we can cleanse our aura include simple, easy one that we can do on a daily basis: positive affirmations. If you're thinking quite negatively about yourself or are having low self-esteem or just need to boost your morale, positive affirmation is a great way to do this, and this can also help cleanse your aura because you are strengthening yourself. So it can be as simple as telling yourself you're beautiful every single day as a mantra when you are applying your makeup, or brushing your teeth and saying you are strong and confident in the way that you speak and present yourself. Whichever works for you. Another way that we can cleanse our auras is with meditation. Now, with meditation, we can focus on our vibrational energy and heal with our breathing. As we breathe in, we take in all of that negativity and darkness that we feel, and when we breathe out, we can release it into the universe and let it go. We can also meditate on intentions and manifestations of what we would like to feel and how we would like to energize ourselves. So that is a cool variant as well on cleaning auras, and these are all very simple ones that can be done with not a lot of time. So if you're short on time or just want to include something on a daily basis that help you level out your feelings, this is a great way to do it. Tying into meditation and talking about with the vibrational energies and breathing in and out, another thing we can include in this is visualization. So for some people, this can be quite literally visualizing where they want to be, or it could also be included of visualizing your aura itself. So you could visualize a protective, cleaning white light coming in and removing all the darkness from yourself. Protection around you. Just like when you feel a negative space, a lot of people imagine that they have a white light around them. So you can use the same white light. Radiating also from inside of you, working outwards if that's how you feel like you need to clean. So if you have support around you, you can work that energy of support in. And if you don't, you can work a white light from inside of you and work it out and push all the negativity out. Depends on the situation that you're in, depends on the vibrational feelings, and depending on the situation you're in, both methods work. Because sometimes we need to draw in and other times we need to let go and push out. This can also work with visualizing dark spots in your aura, and you can imagine either picking them out and putting them away, or imagine dissolving and fading them as you let go of that anger and frustration. Just letting go. So you can imagine it just diminishing away and letting go, or just picking it out and saying, I'm done with you, goodbye. Up to you. Another way that we can heal and cleanse our aura is with holistic healing practices. So these are either can be performed yourself, or you can go to a practitioner, which could be very well recommended because they are trained in this aspect and that is what they do for a living. So they can really help you with a out-of-body, other alternative mind perspective of what's clouded. So sometimes it's hard for us to see ourselves maybe what is wrong or what we're struggling with because it's too close to home. So it's good to have someone else and they can actually help you cleanse and release that as well. So different practices that include these methods, different practices that can work with you and with your aura. There's more than what I'm going to list, but these are just a few to name. So these can include meditation, as we've already mentioned. So you can work on your own, as we said, or with a holistic practitioner. You can focus with them and go through a guided meditation, and they can help you guide through and unblock certain areas of your clouded aura or parts that you're struggling to get through. So that is one way that you can do that. Another way is there are actually energy healing practitioners. So these type of practitioners actually work with your vibrational energy in order to unblock it and help guide you and reset. So that is another one to look into. On that same one is Reiki. So that one is all about non-touch healing. So this one is about cleaning your aura and healing with non-touching elements. So this can help physically, mentally, emotionally, all aspects, as well as working with breath work. So working with a breathing coach to help you simulate and calm and soothe the body. There's also quantum touch. So this one helps us with healing on a quantum level. And then we also have sound healing as well. So using vibrational energies of other sounds and instruments like singing bowls or chimes to help clear and unblock our different levels of our aura as well. So those are only a few. To name of. There's a lot more different practices and healers that can help you. So if this is something that you're interested in, I would definitely get online and Google holistic healing, auras, or practitioner. Like, just look up anything in that realm and that can give you a really good start. Cool. So now that we kind of understand what auras are fundamentally and what vibrational energy is. So now that we've looked into what an aura is and how we can cleanse our aura, we might as well look at what are the 7 layers of our aura. So the 7 layers of the aura start at the first layer. So the first layer is our physical or etheric layer. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. This is the layer that is found closest to our bodies and represents our physical self. So this one is mainly associated with our root chakra and predominantly can either be seen as a light mist or even have some red tones, as it is associated with the root chakra, which is red. The second layer of our aura is our emotional layer. Now this layer contains the vibrational energy of all of our feelings and emotions. So whether it be really positive, negative, our sensitivities to ourselves or our surroundings, that is what is represented within our second layer of our chakras, represented with our second layer of our aura. And this one is related to our sacral chakra. Our third layer of our chakra is known as our mental layer. This also, in some cases, can be known as our lower mental layer. So our lower vibrational energy. As auras in general are more of a low frequency compared to a lot of things, this is our low frequency layer. So our base, the ones closer to ourselves are more lower as they are more personal, and as we work our way out, the layers become more connected with our surroundings and with other elements. So this layer contains our mental thoughts, our personal perspectives and opinions on things. So this can be our mental state, our reserves about certain aspects, our feelings towards certain things. This is about our perspective. So it's our mental outlook. That is what this layer is about, and it is connected with, and this layer is connected with our solar plex chakra. The fourth layer of our aura is our astral layer, or known as our higher mental layer. So this layer, this can be seen as the bridge in between our lower vibrational aura layers, so our mind, body, and mental state, and our higher vibrational energy connecting us to the spiritual and universal energies around us. This aura level is connected with our heart chakra. The fifth level is our spiritual or blueprint layer. So this shows who we are fundamentally as a person. This one is connected with the throat chakra, so it's about truth and speaking out, which is very interesting. The sixth layer of our aura is our celestial or intuition level. So this one is about our spiritual connection, where our selves are guided to, and a source of enlightenment. So this is our third eye. So this allows us to connect to the higher powers within ourselves and within our spiritual energy as well. So the final layer of our aura is our absolute layer. This is our divine layer. Our seventh layer, it is our absolute. It is what is connected to our crown chakra, so protecting us from above, and it is our highest level of spiritual connection. It is protection. It normally is emitted in a golden or white light around us like a halo. It is what defines and keeps us in and helps protect us, as well as connects us to higher powers. So it's a layer of protection in our outer glowing aura. This is our final layer that connects us to the world around us. Alright, sorry, just did my mascara off camera. So, getting back into it, those are the 7 layers of our auras and what they represent. So again, we have the first layer, which is our physical layer, our second layer, which is our emotional layer, our third layer, which is our mental layer, and then we have our fourth layer, which is our astral layer. We have then our fifth layer, which is our blueprint of ourselves and spiritual layer, our sixth layer, which is the celestial intuitive layer, and our seventh layer, which is the divine layer, so our protection and white glow. So with these ones looking into our auras, now we can get further in detail about reading our auras and the colors that are more predominant. As I briefly mentioned before, our auras tend to be predominantly more one color at a point in time other than other ones. So that is more representation of what is in balance or out of balance within ourselves, and how then we can cleanse or correct or be aware of what each layer is showing us and what power is available to us and what is showing in ours. Or just with knowing what color our aura is at that moment in time can help us better understand ourselves as well. With all of that, sorry, I'll just also put on this lipstick. That leads us to pretty much the conclusion of our second video, our basic understanding of auras and what they represent for each person and each sacred layer. Now, as a flow-on conclusion to this, we will be talking about what each color of the aura can mean and how we can read auras ourselves. So this will be talked about in my podcast Moonlit Witch, which will be launched today at the same time. You can find that one on Spotify, as well as there will be a video format of that one on Tuesday that you can watch as well. So as a continuation from this one, if you're keen to still learn more about auras, please watch that one. Just gonna finish off this look with some highlighter. Awesome, amazing. So thank you again for having this brief look into auras and vibes with me today. Thank you so much for making it also to the end of this video. Your support really means a lot to me. So if you would like to continue to support me, please like and subscribe my channel and this video, as well as follow me on my podcast at Moonlit Witch, as well as on my Instagram at Mercy Knox. All will be in the links in the description box down below. as well as all products used in this video to create this look will also be linked in the description box. Thank you so much, bless it be, and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye!